Greetings, hope you're all well. Please excuse me, I've just come in from town and I got wet and look at my hair, it's awful, but you get me as I am. I can't be really bothered with tarting about too much. But anyway, I've bought lots of paint today. I had a voucher and I spent it all and oh, it's amazing. I love going to the art shop. Anyway, that's not what I'm here to talk about. I don't really know what I'm here to talk about. Yeah, look at all my pink paintings. God, do you think I've got a thing about pink at the moment? I must have, mustn't I? Fixing one, half painted things, lots of pink. No, basically, I don't really know why I want to say this, but there's a lot of stuff about unlocking coming up for me at the moment. And I don't really focus quite enough on how important the locks are. The keys are really important because the key is the thing that you unlock with, but the locks are really important because the locks are the things that keep us stuck. And so focusing on those locks is actually, God, my hair, bit of rain, seriously. But yeah, the locks are the things that we need to open to help us get past whatever it is that's keeping us stuck. And that's been coming up for me a lot this week. Well, last couple of weeks actually. And I've been journaling a lot about what my locks are. And I think that's why this painting is happening. So this has been driving me nuts and I had to get it out. So that's my base. But you can see there's lots of keyholes on it. And I think that's quite representative of the fact that there's usually a lot more than one lock in your life that needs working on. There's always lots of keys in my work, but there's never enough locks. And I think really the symbolism of the locks is something I probably need to talk a bit more about, which is what I fully intend to do. And I've been a little bit scared of that because it means sharing some of my own locks, which are not always things I feel terribly comfortable talking about. But if I don't talk about them, how can I share what I've learned through unlocking my own locks or blocks? Lock is, well, a block is just a lock with a B on the front. So yeah, I think that painting is basically trying to tell me something, to focus on the locks. I actually did a little ramble about that from my key diary some time ago, focusing on the locks. So I think I'm going to talk about that a lot more going forward, on certain blocks. After all, that is the point of the work, isn't it? You know, keys unlocking things and helping you unlock yourself so that you can, you know, be the best and most authentic version of you by unlocking all those fears that hold you back. And need to practice what I preach a bit more, I think. So yeah, slightly pointless ramble there, but just felt like I needed to say that. So yeah, but just one little tip to get you going. One of the best ways that I've personally found for unlocking your locks, your blocks, journaling. And a lot of people go, I haven't got time to journal, I can't be bothered. And yeah, it takes effort, but nothing comes easy in this life. You have to put the work in to get the results. And I've always journaled all through my life, on and off. I didn't think I had, but I found loads of old diaries. I've been keeping diaries and journals since I was like at school. And God, they're hilarious when you read them back. You think, God, what a load of crap I was writing, especially when it was about boys you fancied at school. Oh my God, that is so cringe. But anyway, one of the things that really cracked my, well, you know, cracked things open. I was in danger of saying something really dodgy there. It was when I did The Artist's Way. Now, if you don't know what The Artist's Way is, it's a book by Julia Cameron, and it's basically about helping any kind of creative person or artist or whatever. And you don't have to be an artist or a creative, you can be literally anybody and do this, but it's to help people who are creative like get past blocks. And one of the things that you have to do in this, which I found so daunting, you have to get up early and do what they call the morning pages, which is basically where you journal 3 A4 pages before you do anything else, because you haven't had a chance for your brain to get in the way and influence your day. And honestly, when you start writing, you don't think you can just start with any old crap just to get you going, like, oh, it's a really nice morning outside, and let the pen go and off you go. And you just start writing without thinking, which is the key to that. Keys and locks. Because you don't want your brain to get in the way. And when I was doing that, I couldn't believe what was coming out of me. Stuff that I didn't even know was bothering me started coming out onto these pages. And that's when I started to really drill down on what was bothering me. I mean, it's taken quite a lot of time since then, because it's a continual process. You have to keep working on it and keep revisiting stuff, because there's layers and layers and layers of stuff around your blocks and gripes. But wow, I couldn't believe what was coming out. Stuff that I didn't realise was bothering me, stuff I'd buried. I think a lot of people who have done The Artist's Way will tell you the same. So one way to make a start is to start journaling, and trust me, it is worth the effort. Yeah, it can be a little upsetting when you do it, because it's making you face things that perhaps you don't want to face, but until you do face them, you can't get past them, so they will be a block. So one massive key is journaling. I'll talk more about that, well, my experience of that, as we go along. But yeah, I think that's what I want to say today. So I hope that's helpful. But yeah, that painting triggered that. So I guess that's what that's going to be about. And I'll probably have more to say on that. But yeah, journaling is a massive key to unlocking any blocks that you have. I sound so cheesy, don't I? But there. Anyway, I'll stop rambling and I'm going to go have a glass of wine, and I'll speak to you soon.